Hello everyone and welcome to the demo of Inkshade, which is a turn-based tactics game. And let's just jump right in and try it out. Alright, we are being dragged. Hello? Who are you? With the shiny eyes. Or glowing. Ah, you're finally awake. Let's get started. Sit. Oh, okay. Neat. Demo. We are going to play a game. You are a captain and you have one objective. Sail your airship into the abyss. That sounds silly. Or sounds like a silly thing to do. But alas, Captain, two critical things elude you. A star point and a vessel. Yeah, pretty hard to sail an airship if you don't have one. Perhaps if you spend some time bumbling about, you'll find what you seek. Now, choose a path. Okay. So we can go... Oh, okay. Okay. When it said demo there, it made me feel like, oh, so this bit is not available in the demo, so it's these parts. But no, this is what's available in the demo. I didn't notice the little arrow. Do you know this your choice? I don't really have a choice. Well, if you insist, the game is insisting. I'm sure the locals are friendly and don't do anything beyond the norm. They certainly wouldn't murder outsiders. Uh-huh. Sure they wouldn't. Far to the north, just before the edge of the continent, lies Port Mercador. You can contract an airship there. And if you have a completed star point, you can sail farther north still. Now then, begin your journey, Captain. Okay. Sure, the time has come for you to fight. The friendly locals? Sure. Alright. You see an underground passage. It beckons you to submerge yourself and fade into the cool black nothingness. But villagers bar your path, and so they must die. You have long fingers, sir. At the start of each encounter, pieces are drawn from your collection. It seems you only have the lowly wretch. How fitting. Take a look around the board and place the wretch on a starting tile. Okay. Hello, wretch. When you think you are ready, and at least one of your pieces is on the board, press this button to begin the match. The button may also trigger if you slam your side of the desk hard enough. I don't know where exactly you need to strike, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. Okay. I guess that's spacebar as well then. You go first. Select your wretch. Alright. Good, your fingers still work. Let us see how your memory fares. The blue tiles indicate how far you can move. Orange tiles indicate maximum attack range. Red dots show where you may attack from. Okay, now then, move your piece next to mine. Good, and now that your wretch is in range, attack the cretin that stands in your way. Okay.
Bam.
Your turn ends when all your pieces have moved, or when you press the button again. It is my turn now.
Oh boy. Ouch. Ouch, my wretch.
Alas, it seems the wretch has perished. When one of your pieces dies, it will remain dead for the entire adventure. And if your entire crew perishes, you will lose. Okay. What's this? The lowly wretch has met a terrible fate? How shocking. It's clear that your starting crew is too weak. There are spare pieces in the cabinet by the door. You'll find them if you follow your ears. Now go collect them. Oh, and until you've collected all 3, do not return. Okay. By the door? Alright. Huh. Well, I can hear something. Don't touch that. It's dangerous. For me or you? Okay. Hello. What is that? Huh. Good question. It is a paperweight, Captain. A heavy stone that is not local to these environs. The original ecosystem is so far away, in fact, that you could very well describe the rock as alien. Depending on your reference point, of course. That lantern has sat there for some time. I've grown quite fond of it, in fact. So no, you may not have it. Alright. Such a shiny music contraption. I believe it was fashioned after a gravity well? Which doesn't make much sense, since gravity wells sound nothing like that device. Alright. Not sure what those were, but I mean, they looked kind of like coins. Huh. Alright. What is that you found over there? Is it another tool for sailing? I mean, it looks like a sextant. You jostle the box and deduce that it's empty. Oh, were you not looking for narration? My apologies. Please jostle away. No, I was not looking for narration. What's that you found? An old discarded blade? That one's not dangerous, but the other one was? It's a star chart. You didn't know that? Now what would you do with that? I don't know. Just clicking everything. Have you spied a spyglass? Such a device can see very far away, you know. But alas, it's not much use in here. Well, obviously not. I do not know why this candle exists. It is lacking flammable fibers, you see. No, it doesn't. There's a wick right there. This is where I store all of my script. No, I'll not be giving you the key. That's just rude. Another one of those keyholes? Ah, the quintant, my favorite sailing tool. It is far more powerful than a sextant. I doubt that? I mean, it's got one less tint. You were defeated on your last journey, and so you must start from the beginning. Perhaps this time, your performance won't be so disappointing. You need an airship. And the Northern Lands can oblige. Cut down all who stand in your way. The morning air invigorates you. You feel that you will succeed this time. You anticipate strife in your future. It is a good thing you brought a crew. Sure. The journey north starts with a single cave. That is perhaps the one truth of your map, despite the verbose claims made by the cartographer who sold it to you. Okay. Oh, by the way, if you think that your defeat is inevitable and would like to end your journey early, then you may press this button on your left. Doing so will forfeit the match, which will have the same effect as losing. Also, the button has a tendency to stick, so you may have to press it more than once. Okay. Anyway, now that you have a larger crew, things should be easier. Also, if you haven't noticed, you can inspect my pieces. Doing so will reveal how far they can move, their maximum attack range, and the tiles where they can attack from. Now then, proceed. I'm better off going like there if I can. Probably. Maybe not. Maybe there? What? Okay. Don't know what happened there. Did I use him up or something? I guess. Oh, there's another thing I have not mentioned. You don't need to move your pieces to attack. Select them once or twice without moving, and the piece can attack from where it stands, so long as an enemy piece is in range, that is. But be cautioned, if you select a piece 3 times in a row, it will hold position, and after issuing such a command, you may not touch the piece until your next turn. Yeah, I noticed. Alright, I'll reward you for defeating my pieces. What do you get? Scrip. You appear confused. Scrip, it is a currency. Those little golden coins your kind is so fond of. I'm surprised you don't remember even that. Regardless, earn scrip by defeating my pieces. You will also earn bonus scrip for winning an encounter. And the bonus will be larger if you take fewer turns. Alright. Okay. Huh. Okay. Well, that's annoying. Well, you will definitely attack.
No.
Hmm. That's annoying. Well, we won. As you step over the final villager's body, the sound of scraping rock drifts to your ears. Two shadows can be seen in the cave's mouth. Two new foes? Or two new candidates for your crew? I don't know. This reminds me a bit of that game that was very popular for a while that I don't remember the name of right now. But yeah, it's very similar to this. Villager or illuminary? More health, less health. I'm gonna go for the illuminary. When you add a new piece to your crew, that piece will end up here. You may see your active crew from within this box, but know that if your journey is cut short, all the crew members added will be lost, and the pieces will be reset to your starting crew. Have you ever played a card game? Think of the pieces in that box like your deck, and the pieces you draw before combat as your hand. If you've never touched a card in your life, well then, I'm sure you'll figure things out. Why don't you try placing your face in the box now? I don't think it's big enough to fit my face. Villager, squire, acolyte, and illuminary. Alright. Let's go for the question mark. Stumbling into the unknown, you aren't quite sure what lies ahead. Alright. Another box. Thank you. Battle awaits. Farther in, a lone torch illuminates the cave, but scraping rocks can be heard not far off. This board contains a special golden tile. If one of your pieces ends their turn there, and they survive my turn, then you will win the match. You can still win by defeating all of my pieces. I know you'd find the bloodshed preferable. Where is the golden tile? That one. Okay. That is very dangerous. Alright. Well, I basically have to go and attack those right away. Because they are within attack distance of me already. Oh boy. Okay. Interesting. Huh. Who are they? Oh, that's also a golden piece right there. I do want to get away from that. Okay. You consult your map. To see if the chosen exit was desirable, the dirty page suggests this was the case. And of course, a map would never lie. Okay. What? Villager, illuminary. What is that? Let's pick it. It's probably neither. So I probably should have picked one or the others, but oh well. The leathery slide of weapons unsheathing. It is like music. Sure. Unsettling music. Deeper in the cave, torches guide your steps. They also guide your foes, who seek to end your journey. Okay. So we have the illuminary. That's less than ideal. Do you remember what I told you about your reward for combat encounters? You will earn script for defeating my pieces. Yes, I know. The current kill reward is here on the bottom left, while the kill count is on the bottom right. As well, if you can finish the map quickly before this red turn counter runs out, you will earn the bonus script in this upper tray. But the amount decays after the timer reaches zero. Turn by turn, your reward will deplete. You're welcome to try and optimize your play, but for now, you might as well just try to survive. Though choosing to dawdle will ultimately slow your progress. Fairly obvious advice, wouldn't you say? Oh, and yes, so you know, even if you lose the encounter and your journey ends, you will still keep the script for your kills. How nice of you. Okay. Hmm. That should be fine. Amidst the darkness, you stumble across an exit. At least you assume it is an exit. Let us find out where it leads. Okay. Mortum. Sure. A campfire? You investigate an uncanny campfire in the woods, only to find a strange figure staring into the flames. They claim to be selling hexes, boons for your crew, curses for your foes, and mutations to affect all who might bear the alteration. When you gaze into the fire yourself, you seem to know the form these hexes would take. You also sense that if your journey ends, these hexes will vanish, becoming lost to memory. So, will you engage, Captain? Okay. Boon, minor vitality. Life +1. Interesting. Improved scouting. Move +1. Decoy. Life equals 6, attack 0, move 6. Belligerent eyelashes. Range -1. Oh, those are curses, right? Dulled fangs. Well, that's... sounds interesting. Sure, let's do dulled fangs. Sure. So, do my... not sure. No comment? The scent of roasting meat fills the air, and quiet conversation reaches your ears. The latter is abruptly cut off as you emerge into the clearing. Okay. All right. Ouch. Don't like that. That they're ranged.
No! My squire!
That's not good. Ouch.
No!
think that was my acolyte. Okay, well that's annoying. Oh, he is so dead. Yup. Oh boy. Again, you and your crew have died. It looks like you need more help than I thought. Take this key. It unlocks the parlor. There is a very special item in there. One that you can use to make your pieces stronger by exchanging script for power. I suggest you find it before trying again, Captain. Sure. It's a book about paleontology, though its temporal coverage is rather lacking. A tome covering archaeological findings. It's dreadfully dreary, however. I mean, why wouldn't it be? What was that sound? Okay. Almost missed that one. Don't like the sounds that appear sometimes. Unnerving. Hello. Ah, I see you've found your collection. This pedestal serves a very important purpose. It allows you to choose your starting crew. What is a starting crew? The pieces you will start each journey with. Any piece placed on the 9 central tiles will be available to draw before combat, until they perish at least. Oh, and for the duration of a journey, your starting crew is immutable. Okay. I'll take these. Huh? Ah. That would definitely help. That should certainly help me survive. Hello. Okay. Ooh, a lancer, a cultist, and a hunter. Sure. Can include those. There are more sounds over here. Is that the clock? Might just be the clock sounding. Well, that was creepy. Okay. Interesting. A puzzle. Ah, there you are. You know, it is rather dark down here. I guess you find a lantern before advance. I suggest you find a lantern before advancing, Captain. And before you ask, given your diminished state, that fallen light behind you would be much too heavy. However, there is a handheld lamp hiding in the parlor, which should be easy enough to find, assuming you don't get distracted by the artwork. Now then, off you go. Okay. I'm gonna guess that there are little dudes in there. That's why I'm hearing them. Saying that there is a lamp here somewhere? Hello. Don't see a lantern. Long step. And Salatist? Oh, we have a full group. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go ahead and try now that I have more pieces. By the way, if you so desire, feel free to get up and wander about unless we're in the middle of a match. I won't stop you from stretching your legs, Captain. Especially if you've forgotten to improve your pieces. A captain without an airship is no captain at all, and so you must reach Port Mercador to acquire a vessel. I know. With your crew, your weapons, and your spirit, there shouldn't be anything that can stop you. You will have your airship, and you will sail across the northern skies, but that reality is still so very far away. Villagers brandish their axes and prepare to turn you away, but you need an airship, and it is a long journey to Port Mercador. Alright. Let's go for those. Ouch. How's that one going? Alright. You breach the entrance to the cavern, and the gasps of the dying villagers fade away. Villager. Yeah. Ooh. A chest. You see wood and iron poking out from a shrub. A closer look reveals what you've found. Treasure. Nice. Alright. Get more treasure in there. Nice. Alright. As you enter the next chamber, a clattering sound appears to your right, and the creak of a plank to your left. But there is no time to ponder, for you are spotted. Oh. You are a shooter. Can you shoot from there? Yes. Awesome. No, I can't shoot now. Well, that's annoying. What? Oh. Didn't I move him? What? Okay, that's weird. Okay, well, I guess you can cancel moves. Didn't know that before. Oh boy.
No, my
If you had to die, you truly hope it would be a swifter end than death by impalement on a filthy wet stalagmite. What? I guess we'll go for an illuminary. Let's see if we get some more gold here then. Or sorry, scrip. Along your path on the side of the road, you find a deteriorating carriage. It seems abandoned, but in the back there is an overlooked trunk. Thank you. Now I can increase my starting points. My deployment tiles. Very nice. That, I think, is going to help immensely. Weary from the journey thus far, you decide to rest in a dilapidated shack. There is a rotten floorboard here, home to 100 mites. It is also a shroud for something more. You pry away the wood and insects, and claim a reward for your intuition. Thank you. Let's go there. Like the setting of the sun, conflict is inevitable. Alright. Oh boy. The path widens before you, and you see two groups of enemies, each ready to fight the other. What an untimely arrival on your part. Okay. Interesting. That's that one gone. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to attack those. That's not good. Okay. So they would rather fight them, it seems. Or first and foremost, anyway. Oh boy. Well, got rid of that one. Unfortunately, I think my occultist is going to die now. Yup. Ouch. They do a lot of damage. Okay, well, that works. Huh? Okay, so you do have to do that. You skitter from the battleground before more foes pour in. Oh, hello, lycanthrope. Yes. Haggard travelers surround a campfire. They look desperate. With a sly tongue, you might convince them to join you, but you only have enough food to conscript one. The other will have to fend for themselves. Oh, we have another hunter. Yes. Story? Interested in a tale, are you? Well, there's no option. A truly wonderful land once existed. It consisted of 4 regions, and it was unified, prosperous, but most importantly, it kept to itself. Like most everything, however, such a haven could not avoid certain horrors, like the entropic decay of all that exists. That is part of the reason why you only have 3 paths to choose in this game we're playing. Okay. As you travel onward, a peculiar market catches your eye. But this is not a place to buy food or wares. It is a place to buy and sell labor. You turn to your crew and scan the immediate candidates. One of them should fetch a decent price. Which one will you sell, Captain? Could sell the wretch. Sure. Magic. You have fought so hard to get this far, but now a truly powerful foe, oh boy, has arrived. It's less than ideal. Oh boy. Rushing water obfuscates your hearing, as does the rain pounding on hats and mantles. There is a magnificent bridge before you, and the path straight ahead draws you in, but even the architectural marvel fades away to the presence of the mysterious person hunched at the other end. Oh boy. Yep, don't like that. Well, this feels like certain doom. Well, we got our shooter. And we're definitely getting you. But no. I want you to be there. Well, you only have 2 health. You do more damage, though. Okay. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. No.
Don't attack my shooter.
Don't like that. Thankfully it only has one movement, but yeah. Oh boy. That's bad. That's very bad. We are definitely dying here. Yup. Oh boy. Yup. Didn't even know that it could go there. Oh boy. If you're struggling with the crew you have, then perhaps you ought to make them stronger, or see if you can find more pieces strewn about. Well, I am going to end this video here. If this looks at all interesting to you, then why not check it out on Steam? But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please consider leaving a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!